New riders, new teams, new classes, and a hell of a lot of talent, everybody. Welcome to Season 2 of BSEC.
Hard on the brakes then, they go. Oh, what a move from Mason Rock. Good choice for Battalion side to Kate. No, he thinks better of it. And then Neil's gone wide. Neil's gone wide. George coming to Battalion side to Ball corner. Oh, he's down. He clips the grass and down he goes. Leading this one. Whoa, look at the fortunes of others have helped Joe get up there as well. That's no doubting. Joe's a built your whole mind.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to sd.product.gaming. Already things have gone a bit kaput. Things have not quite... Why does it do this every time? My camera's up there, so my laptop's down here. So bear with. Hang on. It's being very slow, so please bear with. Bear with. Bear with. Bear with. Oh, hurry up. Not got all day. Yeah, just bear with. That's all I'm saying. Because this is just taking the mick. Right, I do apologise. I don't know what's going on here. It's the heat. I think the heat's getting to the laptop. This is a great start. Really embarrassing. Brilliant. Cheers for that. Cheers, software. Yeah, thanks for that. I'll get onto that in a minute, Ted, once the software cooperates, son. If it ever cooperates. Come on! Not got all night. Goodness gracious me. Right, hang on. Let me refresh. This could proper make a kerfuffle of things. Please work. Please work. Come on. It's a bit too warm to wear in a cap, to be honest. I haven't got my fan down here, so it's causing a few issues. It's still doing it. What is going on? I don't know. Is the answer. Really do not know. Right, hang on. Let's just... Oh my days, why are you doing this? Actually work for once in your life. Oh dear God. Yeah, please bear with. We're getting there. We're not really. Now I can't see the chat, so this is all going well. Oh my God, brilliant. I wanted to have a great solid intro. Oh, we'll get on to Andy in a second, people. We'll get on to Andy in just a second. Oh my God, this has been ridiculously slow. Right, okay. Oh, there we go. Finally. Yeah, it's still not working. Right. Okay. I might go and throw this laptop out the window in a second. Oh, dearie me. Please bear with us, ladies and gents. Already technical issues, and we're not even started the flaming season yet! This is rigged. I'm telling you now. Absolutely rigged. Oh my God. Wow, what's it doing? I don't know the answer. Bear with. Brilliant. I've been doing this for about 2 minutes now. I'll tell you what, there's an easier solution to this. Get rid of the mush. Get rid of the mush. Right. Hurry up. Work! Thank you. Oh my God. Why is it being so slow? Like, seriously. What is going on? I ain't got a clue. We do love Andy Ash. We do. Andy has rights. It will be on stream in a second. Or maybe in the next hour. If this doesn't work in a second, then I'm just going to hide my mush because I don't want to take too much time up. Oh my God. I'm actually going to lose my nuts. Why is it actually being so slow? I do not know. I ain't got a clue. Right. So, let's hide that. So, you're going to be without my face, ladies and gents. It's not a bad thing whatsoever. And let's chuck the game pictures on for you so you can see what's going on. Well, that's a disappointing start. Hopefully the laptop will cooperate eventually. Welcome, everybody! Hey! BSEC, we're back. I think. Well, I am. It's just the technology isn't. Brilliant. Oh, dearie me. Right, timetable for this evening's action. Should be on your screens now. Bosh, we have new timetable format. We have a new timetable format. Oh my... What is it doing now? Right. I may have to already stop this stream and restart because the technology is cacking itself. Like, this is not even funny. This is not even funny. I must protest. Right, I'm going to quickly run off this. So Supersport is first up. Then we've got Superbikes, Supersport, V2s, Superbikes. That's the order. Bosh. Right. Oh my god. Why do I do this? I just don't know. News. If you want all the latest news from SDPG, head over to the website www.sd.product.gaming.com, where you'll find all of this lovely work that has been produced by yours truly. I say lovely. I threw it together in about an hour, so it didn't look the best. But we did our best in the time that we had. Okay, so Season 2 calendar is on your screens now, ladies and gents. We go to Alton Park in just about a month's time, actually. We'll be at Alton Park, then Brands, Indy, Snetterton, Cadwell, Donington, Brands, Snetterton, Cadwell, Donington, Valencia, Alton Park, and Brands Hatch. That is how the season will look. And looks like software is now cooperating. Nope, I say that, and now it doesn't. Woohoo! Oh my god. Taking the disco biscuit. Okay, here we go. YouTube, ladies and gents, if you want to go and check out all the action from Season 1, head over to the FaceTube. Also, keep an eye on the YouTube. We have got single-player content back on the channel. So go and have a look at that. We are with BSB coverage. So we're doing a BSB series. Very good racing in that. I may add that on a week today. You'll see some fantastic, and I mean some fantastic, action. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, right. Is this working? Nah. It's still cacking itself. Okay, so here we are. Pre-season testing for Season 2 of BSEC. Really, I'm excited to get out tonight with the new teams. We've got, like I said, new riders, new teams, new classes, and a new hat, which I would be showing off, but the technology's not working, so up the mags. So there we go. We will go through all the teams, all the riders in each class when we get to them, apart from the Ducatis, because I haven't done my notes, because I've not had time. Brilliant. Okay. Right, should we try this webcam again? Let's have a look. Of course we'll have a look. Of course we'll have a look. Oh my god, why is it being so slow? I don't understand. Fam. Oh my god, what is it doing? Oh, I'm trying to rep Malted, and all it's doing is making me look like a fool. Doesn't take much. Hey, up the mags. Oh, come on. Work, please. Yeah, that's not working. Right. Okay. I'm going to have a cry. Ah, dearie me. Oh my god, it's been very... Right, yep. So that idea is gone. Yeah, lovely. Okay, apologies to Ted there. I don't know why the software ain't working. What time are we on? 47, we have got to... What you can do, mate, get in the session, and then if you need to go and do something, then by all means, then at least you'll be in the session, hopefully. So, let's crack on then with this one. We're here at Portimao, ladies and gents, for a 2-day test. And then we've got another 2-day test at Alton Park in a couple of weeks' time. Next week is the SDPG Northwest 200. Looking forward to getting over to Northern Ireland and getting out on the roads. We have got some full grids. Looking forward to getting over there. So, there we are. As always, Ted's done the on-screen graphics. Thank you, Ted, for that. And here we go. Here is the track then for the first time, ladies and gents. How is the... Have we got any lag, any buffering with the stream? Is it all okay for you guys? Everybody's in! Let's have it! We'll have a look. Of course we'll have a look. Lovely stuff. Okay, we've got the thumbs up from Yorkshire's Top Rack. Lovely stuff. I've actually got some news on there. Dylan, when we go with the Superbikes a little bit later on, have you heard it's going to MotoGP? Gone for 3 jammy dodges, apparently. Right, okie dokie. Here we go, ladies and gents. We're here. It is pre-season for BSEC Season 2. And on your screens, ladies and gents, we have a newcomer. I don't think so, Joe. We've not got any room. So we'll have to pass on that one. but I'll keep you updated if any space becomes available. We have a newbie on screens, ladies and gents, Calvin Kelly. You may have heard this name from British Superbike paddock in the BMW F900 R Cup this season in real life. Had a good first round. We'll be at Snetterton this weekend, so if you're going to Snetterton, go and say hello to Calvin. We wish you all the best, sunshine, for Snetterton and of course this season ahead, as we wish all the riders the very best in this season. So let's talk you through some of the names we've got in this championship. Let's have a look. Who's first on track? Let's have a look. Let's follow the first rider. Is Aaron first? Aaron is first, ladies and gents, returning this season with the Molten R5L Yamaha squad for a challenge in Supersport. Really had a difficult season last season, not quite doing as well as we would have thought, and that was due to technical issues with the Yamaha. I believe Ted has sacked half his staff and replaced them with some better quality staff to make sure that the Yamaha R6 runs smoothly for this season, so we'll see if that works out. Ted's smiling and nodding, so yes, he's proud he's sacked people. Right, okay, so why are we at Portimao? Let's clear that one up. We feel like this is a good test track. We'll get some good weather over in Portugal, which is always good. We love some sunshine, get burnt and all that lovely stuff. Oh, look at this, we've already got a bit of a race. Oh, Aaron, straight down Gasoline Alley, some problems there with the Molten R5L Yamaha, so Ted will be sacking more people in the morning if that's not sorted. And let's go to the top of the tyres, because we've got Hayden has gone top on a 143.8, and we've got Guy, ladies and gents, back with us on the APR by SDPG Racing Suzuki in the factory outfit for the APR team. Charlie will be running 2 squads in Supersport and a squad in Superbikes. We'll tell you a bit more about those as we go through the tests. But ladies and gents, Alfie has now gone to the top. It is a 1-2 for the GW Motorsport Triumph, because we've got Alfie who is on top. We saw Alfie a little bit towards the end of last season, had some very strong results. Let's read you some of Alfie's stats. So he's had 11 races, 10 podiums and 2 wins with SDPG, so he's not a bad peddler, is Alfie. And also we got a newbie joining the SDPG community. We've got Irvin, ladies and gents. And now, if you did catch our endurance streams, you will have heard of Irvin from South Africa, ladies and gents. We've got a proper international feel here at SDPG. Irvin had quite a good showing in his debut, so hopefully he will have a good run in Supersport this season. That is a wonderful number. I do like that. So, there's currently a GW Motorsport Triumph 1-2. Good to have Triumph back in the series. It was certainly lacking in last season, so it's good to have Triumphs in this category. And of course, this is George's team. George will be in Superbikes. We'll see him out very, very shortly. So we got Hayden in P3 on the HPR Honda, Mason Roth's team. Good to see, and this is really good. So what we've done actually behind the scenes, ladies and gents, during the first season of BSEC, I recruited some managers that were going to help me out with rides and teams, and one of them is Mason Roth running the HPR squad. So in Supersport, oh dear, we've got Hayden, who's now got a bit of a sore head, and Mason Roth's now got a bit of a bill, and Henry, who is meant to be here tonight but isn't for some reason, and he's also running himself in Superbikes. So a 3-rider outfit for the HPR team, and it's good to see the managers are already in the chats cheering on their teams. This is fantastic stuff, chaps. Irvin goes top, ladies and gents, 142.377 for the South African. Go on, Irvin, son, this is what we like. And then we've got Alfie in P2. Ash is up to 3rd, everybody. Ash is into 3rd on the Frame Fast Honda. I will just clarify, Mason G, if that is correct. I'm fairly certain it is. So yes, we've got Ash and Alex, who we didn't see much of in Season 1. He was meant to be in Superbike, but again, technical issues. Hey! Oh my goodness gracious, that's Mason G now with a hefty bill. Thank you, Petal. Mason G just confirming that is correct. Lovely stuff. So Ash and Peter, good start to Ash's testing program. And of course, this is something interesting with testing. What are the riders actually going to be doing? Are they going to be doing race runs, getting acquainted with the medium tyres? Are they going to go for one lap pace? Because at the end of the day, we're not racing here, so it doesn't really matter that much in terms of race pace. So we'll see what the riders do and how they approach testing. Are they going to go out for all-out glory as well, or are they just going to keep their cards close to their chest? That is the question. So we've got Guy in P5. Let's have a look at Alex there, the number 96. Good to have Alex back with us. And look at this, we've got a 10th up then for Alex, then we'll go down the rest of the order in just a second. As through the final corner for Alex then on the power up towards the start-finish line then for Alex, as we see Calvin Kelly now going up to P3. I don't know why I'm saying surnames. We do not need to say surnames. It is just first names only. First name terms here at SDPG. So Alex still in P7. Good run, that 145.4. Then we've got Aaron in P8. Then we've got Thomas there coming down Gasoline Alley. 10 points to Gryffindor for going in pit lane. Bosh. As Alfie now goes to the top of the title, 142.284. For Alfie then, could be a strong contender for the championship. Thank you for that. We're cooking on gas considering it's a pre-season test. Thank you to all our viewers as well. We do really appreciate you guys. I don't say it enough. Whilst you're here, if you've got Amazon Prime, give us a subscription through that. I can't remember how long it takes. It's only about 2 minutes, I think. Give us a subscription. It cost you nothing and we get some money from it. So there you go. Got Amazon Prime. Subscribe through that. Bosh. Right, let's have a look then at Calvin. Right, now I need to try and get this team name right because Joe's given me a bit of a task here. So it's the Effetto VLR Honda Racing outfit. Hopefully I've said that right, Joe. If not, shoot me. So Calvin has expressed a big interest in doing racing with SDPG, looking to do the V2 Cup, which is coming up a little bit later on, but we are full in that one as well. We have full grids in the V2, and we're not far off full grids in Supersport and Superbikes. So good to have a BSB star in the making, should we say. Joining SDPG, fantastic. So if we get Calvin now up towards the line, let's see. Perfect, thank you, Joe. And over the line then goes Calvin at 143.025, still in P3 on the lap on the leaderboard. Lovely stuff. Ash in P4, having a good run at the moment on the Honda. Who's that behind him? That's Alfie just behind him. Over the line then goes Ash, goes to P3, and does a 142.892 for the Frame Fast Honda team. Fantastic. Who's that that's moved up the order? I think that might be Guy. It is indeed the number 83 machine. Good to have Guy back with us. Had a pretty strong season last season. Let's have a look. How did Guy do? Where's his name? There it is. So he had a good amount of podiums, had a few podiums last season. Not a win yet. He came very close, had a couple of second places, not quite taking the top step. I think Supersport could be quite a close battle at the top, ladies and gents. Of course, we've got the likes of Neil on the KRP Racing Honda, who's not here tonight. I would have thought he will be a strong challenger for the championship. Also, Kalen turns up as well. He'll be in the mix. We've got Vinny as well returning. So a lot of returning faces. So we'll see how those riders get on in this one. It's going to be a very interesting championship, that is for sure. Let's have a look then at Thomas on the APR Racing Bike Golf Suzuki. Good to have Thomas back with us. Did some riding with us towards the end of last year. Didn't do a lot, but he's back with us to have a stab at Supersport. So we'll see how Thomas will get on this season in the APR Satellite squad. I don't think Charlie is seeing them as satellite and factory teams. I don't think so. Could be wrong on that, but I'm sure he'll correct me in the chat. As we see, as Thomas there does tip off at Samsung Corner, as Calvin has gone up to P3, 142.717 for Calvin then. Not far off the pace, half second off at the top of the times. Good work. Good work. Oh, hey! Oh, down goes Thomas again through Craig Joe's corner. That will catch a few people out during the test, I would have thought. So we've got 5 minutes remaining, ladies and gents. I'm going to have to crack the door open because it's rather toasty in the comms box. It's about 55 degrees, roughly, give or take a degree or two. As we will have a look then. Oh, we'll have a look. Of course we'll have a look at somebody. Right, let's have a look at Aaron then. He's coming down towards the line. And over the line he now goes. And there's a 144.964. Good to have. Good time that from Aaron. Very good time indeed. So we'll see how he'll get on throughout this test. So Supersport will have another session a little bit later on. And they will have another 2 sessions tomorrow. Into Portimao corner then for Hayden, ladies and gents. Let's have a look at Hayden's stats on the HPR machine. 21 races finished, had 1 win and 3 podiums with SDPG. Again, similar issues to Aaron. last season, did Hayden. Just had a few technical issues with the HPR machine, but he's looking like, fingers crossed, we might be on track for a successful season for the number 7. He's in 10th up then through Sector 3. Oh, you're not wrong, Jamie. Oh, my goodness gracious. I'm sweating my knackers off here. That's through the final corner then for Hayden up towards the line. And over the line then for the number 7. Is this going to be an improvement? 43.849. And no improvement there for Hayden on that lap. Calvin now has got to within a couple of tenths of the top times. 142.479. Good effort that from Calvin. Good stuff. Guy in P5 now on a 43.014. Ash is having a great run here. 6 tenths off the top time. Hopefully Ash will have... Oh, hey! Guy's having a bit of a rodeo there through turn 1. Oh, Jamie, don't. Oof. It's not after 9, son. As through turn 4. For Guy, as he's about to go through Sector 1. Let's see, is it going to be green or red? Into the downhill turn 5. He is 600ths up. At the moment is Guy on the power. He's about to head up the hill into turn 6 and in towards turn 7. Who's that up ahead of him? It's one of the GW Motorsport Triumphs. I think. I could be wrong. Probably I'm wrong. Always wrong. But hey, self-burn. As we ride on board now with Guy on what we call as the roller coaster. Oh! Whoa! Down goes Guy there, losing the front at Craig Jones' corner. And that will be his lap done. Out he goes again, and we'll go on to another lap. That's Hayden just behind. Let's get his next sector time flash up now. A second off on this lap. So just not quite got the pace on this one. He will get another go at it. So we'll see how he gets on his final flying lap. This guy there does some more pirouetting and more gymnastics. See, it's got to be a thing here at SDPs. You've got to be good at gymnastics. As Aaron now over the line, he now goes 44.964, still his best time. Let's have a look. Alex on the number 96 machine over the line. He goes at 145.441. Not far off the pace at all. He's actually gone a little bit quicker than that. 145.419 for Alex. Good job this from Alex. Good to have Alex back with us. Alex is like George. George struggles to get into sessions but still comes back week in, week out, and it's great to see SDPG has that effect on people. I thought we'd lost someone there from our leaderboard. Apologies, ladies and gents, apologies. Oh my god, that's an image I can't get out of my head. Del, thanks for that, son. Right. Oh dear me. Right, in towards turn 12 then for Ash. Good to have Ash running towards the sharp end as we get him in towards turn 13. Sagres. Oh, Irvin goes to the top. Now, I'm going to apologise to Irvin now. I will be saying Irwin at some points throughout the season. I do very much apologise. But Irvin has gone top there. 142.177. A fantastic lap by the number 47 machine. Really not living up to his name there. As we get Ash now up towards the line. Awful Seamus. As we get Calvin now up towards the line on his Affetto VLR Honda. Good lap, 142.448. Does improve that lap time with 30 seconds remaining of the opening session of pre-season for BSEC Season 2. And it is Irvin, new boy Irvin, number 47, GW Motorsport Triumph, is on top ahead of Alfie on the number 23 machine. Then we've got Calvin in P3, Ash in 4th, Guy in P5 as he goes over the line. Yep, still in P5. Hayden in 6th, Aaron in 7th, Thomas in 8th, and Alex rounding out the order as the checkered flag is about to be shown. Hopefully. Let's hope this works in time. And the software's lagging. Woohoo! Yeah! Go, girl. Right, there we go. Checkered flag now out for Supersport. And it is Irvin that will top the times. So it's a South African on top. Bosh! Look at that. We had a chat earlier on today, did me and Irvin. Wasn't sure how we'd get on. And I said he'd probably do okay. Yeah, he's done alright there, hasn't he? Tops the opening pre-season test session for Supersport. Let's just hold our horses. Is Alfie going to get to the line? Well, Alfie certainly has more pace in that Triumph. He's not going to get to the line on this one, but... Whew, dearie me. So Alfie there probably could have gone top with that lap. I do agree, Ted. I do agree. Nice to have the Jude Harvey Foundation logo on your bikes, chaps. Well done with all your liveries, by the way. I would just like to say a big thank you to all the team managers for making my pre-season a little less stressful. I was in Marbella for 2 weeks and I sipped some vodka Ted Bulls. Blew my head off a few times, but anyway. Right, we're not going to talk about what I've not done. And let's crack on with this commentary. Oh, dearie me, it started already. So, Irvin takes top spot ahead of Alfie with Calvin in P3. Good start that by two of our rookies. Then we've got Ash, Guy, Hayden, Aaron, Thomas, and Alex rounding out the runners and riders in that one. Very, very good times, them chaps. Well done. Good to be back on circuit with you guys. Right. Oh, dear me. You'll have to bear with, ladies and gents. The software is being rather slow. Yeah, there you go. That's my Honda livery, sort of. It's a test livery that I've done for, my BSP series. I blacked it out because why not? Lovely stuff. I forgot that was going to be on there, actually. Right, ladies and gents, are we ready? Oh, yes, we are. Did someone say Superbikes? No, no one, Seamus. Oh, dear me. Here we go. Right. Let's go to Portugal. Let's get on that plane. Who's going to be first in? Who's going to win the first race of the season? Dill's ready. Ted's ready. Jan's ready. I can see them. They're poised. Who's going to be in first? It's Dill! TVR take the win in the getting into the lobby first race. That's shocking, Seamus. Just stop being a prat. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, I'm so excited. I am buzzing for this. I am so buzzing. Andy, what do you reckon? Wagwan. Yep, he's actually got a new hairstyle for tonight, ladies and gents. But you're not going to see it because the software's playing up. That was probably a bit loud. I do apologise. I'm just so excited. I just can't contain my excitement. Yes, good luck, everybody. For this one, we've got quite a grid for Superbikes this season. I am so excited for this. I'm buzzing. If you like pina colada. Here we go. It's karaoke. Ted's raring to go. He just chucked his leathers on. Right, we'll go to the next screen. Oh no! Aaron's got technical issues in the pits. I believe I was just hearing that a wheel has fallen out of the Aprilia. Oh, dearie me, that's not good. That is not good. Maybe. Oh no, the Aprilia's not starting. Oh dear, issues there for Aaron in the pits. Hopefully he'll get that sorted for session 2. Oh, I'm just so excited, people. I just can't contain my excitement. We have so much going on in Superbikes. I'm just buzzing off my rockers. The talent in Superbikes this season. You pick a winner out of this lot. I can't. I don't know. I don't want to be honest, because that's just not being fair to people. Oh, God. Whoa, imposter. Right. These imposters, seriously, need to do one. It's alright, I'm going to just... Oh my God, how many have we got? We got 12. Oh, imposter. Oh dear mate, not good there for the pro Scott Aprilia Racing. That sounds awesome to say on stream, Scott. Just saying, mate. Oh, even the game's being slow. Marvellous. It's the heat. Can't take the heat. Right, I'm sure I've just... Now what's it doing? Kick him out! An imposter! I'd like to hear Scott say some Italian in that Scottish accent. That would sound wicked. Right, so it boots one imposter out. Oh, thank you. Yeah, cheers. Right, well, we've got 12. Let's go. Oh, dear. I have been buzzing for this all day. Right, hang on. Right, ladies and gents, we've got so much to talk about in this one. I'm not going to get it all in. That's what she said. Oh, dear, no. That's not appropriate, Chef, so apologise, ladies and gents. We are not professional, but cheap and available. That is our motto. Let's have a look at the timetable, then. Oh, that's controversial, Scott. That is controversial. So up next will be Supersport after the Superbikes. Then it'll be the Ducatis, and then it will be back to Superbikes. Okay. Oh, dear. Oh, don't be saying things like that, Mace. You might be right. No, no. Please don't. Right, if you're going to boot anyone, just boot me. I don't care. We can re-lobby from there. Oh my god, this being so slow. What is it doing? The software is just being ridiculous. I do apologise, ladies and gents. Are we doing anything? Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo! Gamer Jamie and George! No! Can't be doing that. No, not having that. Right, well, that's rigged, isn't it? Oh, we got... Oh, dear, so we got... The bike's not started. Oh, dearie me. Oh. Wow, that looks good, people. What a lag. Fantastic. Might have to throw a red flag out already here. Right. Okay, if we see any more lag, we're stopping this and we'll redo it. Sorry, I'm just not going to start waffling anything until I know the game's actually going to cooperate. Cool, we should be okay. Right, ladies and gents, on your screen, I think it's only right that we start with Yorkshire's top rack, who is going to MotoGP next year. Oh wow, with taking 3 jammy Dodgers as his paycheck each month, so fair play, Del. Our reigning BSEC Superbike champion, ladies and gents, the first one that we've had, and is on the team Valley Racing BMW for this season. Been speaking to Dylan a little bit in the off-season, been doing a bit of private testing, and is feeling very comfortable straight away on that bike. So will he be retaining that number 1 plate? Well, we'll find out. He's got, on the other side of the garage, Gamer Jamie. Jamie back for BSEC action off the RD Racing Yamaha from last year and jumping onto the BMW this season. Those two could be, well, that is going to be a very, very strong team indeed. I should point out, ladies and gents, of the new changes that are in Superbike this year, and if I've put my list somewhere... Nope, don't remember where I put my list. Okay, so we've got multiple championships to fight for this season. 139.875 for Dylan straight off the bat. As we see, Mason G now over the line. He now goes. Yeah, so we've got multiple championships to fight for. We've always got the Riders, we've got the Teams Championship, we've got the Manufacturers Championship, and we've also got the Rookies Championship. So there's 4 championships in one, ladies and gents. It is going to be pretty immense. It's going to be hard work from the admin side, but we can sort that, and I'm sure we will. As we see on screens, ladies and gents, I can tell you this is the Malton R5L Yamaha Mason G, ladies and gents. Looks like we're testing some, maybe got a different front fairing on that, maybe testing some aerodynamic parts on that. But good to see, good to see. So it looks like they've kept the bottom fairing on the Malted machine. Looks like there's some slight adjustments there on that bike compared to last season, so we will keep an eye on that. Good evening, Sam. Good evening, buddy. Hope you are well. Let's have a look at Joe then on the Ami Electrics Ducati. Ami Electrics moving over to Superbikes this season, and they're moving on to Ducati. Joe jumping off the Yamaha onto the Ducati, already looking pretty strong. Oh, I say that, and he tips off. In the early stages of this one, we've got Charlie, ladies and gents, as well on the CS Autos Ducati. The number 24 gets the call up to the factory Ducati team for this season, running a Tesla. That is very nice, Charlie, very nice. In P4 at the moment, and we have got many newbies in this one, ladies and gents. I can tell you we have got a lot of riders moving up from Supersport. Let me rhyme off that list for you once I find them. We've got our reigning Supersport champion Connor stepping up. We've got Liam, who we'll look at in a second. We've got George on the BSEC Racing Honda. We've also got Scott and Jordan on the Pro Scott Aprilia Racing Machines. Okay, chaps, we're going to red flag this one. Red flag, too much lag. So yes, there we go. That is a red flag, ladies and gents. Already we have got issues with the stream, which is fantastic. So we will stop that one there. This is where everyone goes, what have you done that for? I was on a good lap, I was 4/10 up. Tough bananas. Right, hang on a sec. Let me just see whether we're on the right Wi-Fi. It's probably not. Bear with. Back in a sec. Okay, we are on the correct Wi-Fi. Okie dokie. Right, we'll try that again. We're going to run this over 15 minutes, ladies and gents, because we've had a stoppage. That's just not helpful, is it? Why is it always Superbikes anyway? Has anyone else noticed this? Oh, sorry, Joe. Let me wash my mouth out with a bit of soap. 5/10 up for Joe there, and unfortunately, the red flag cat. I do apologise. I'm just so sorry. I'm not really, actually. I just can't help it, you know. We've got to look proper. Well, yeah. I've got a new rule coming into this season, ladies and gents. If you missed us in the off-season, I'm never going to state Milestone again. I'm just going to sort of throw hints down of Milestone's job, because actually they've been very helpful in the off-season with certain issues. Oh my god, look at the Wi-Fi! I probably should restart my game, shouldn't I? Ah, George wins the second race! Look at that. First in. Right. After this, I'm going to restart my game, and then I'm going to have a cry, and then it'll all be fine. Yeah. If you like pina colada... Was Ted even out? Yeah, Ted was out there. What are you doing, Chef? Of course Ted was out. Duh. It's obvious. Yeah, he's nodding. Looks like Churchill. See, if some of you are old enough, like me, you'll remember the Churchill ad bit. Oh, yes! Gosh, look at that. The wittiness has not gone, ladies and gents. It's just got worse. Right, okie dokie. Well, everyone is... Well, that's it. Jan's so used to being on the BM. He's not on the BM anymore. He still missed that bike, really, doesn't he? He loves it. Right, I do apologise there, ladies and gents. If we have to stop the session again, then unfortunately that'll cut session 1 to an abrupt halt. Yeah, hopefully not. Otherwise, I will have a bit of a weep. Okay, well, hopefully Jamie and Aaron will get in this session. And George, actually. Let's not forget about George. Who's missing from the... Hang on. We're missing somebody. Is Jordan in? No. Yes. There we go. Been plugged into the laptop. That's great information there from Gamer Jamie. I'm honestly a bit scared about the Team Valley Racing BMs. I think there could be yeah. Do anyone see the F1? Because this could be a good comparison. Anyone see the F1 of the weekend? I reckon Team Valley Racing may end up in that situation. Never, actually. They're quite professional. Well, one of them is professional. Oh, hello. Ted's sending me a message. Via his head, actually. Thank you, Ted. Lovely. We've got some intel from the pits. From our reporter down there. What? Ah, there we go. We got ourselves a reporter. Andy's now reporter. Yeah. Whoa, wait. Oh, there's beef already in Team Valley Racing. Oh, dearie me. Right. Sorry. I'm getting a bit distracted. Let's just get on with the session. Bit of controversy already. We're not even turned the wheel. Oh, we have. Obviously. Right. Okay. Dylan unplugging Jamie's Ujima flip. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Right, so Ted has informed me that the factory machine will be out. We're going to see that in all its glory. Maybe with some scratches. Or maybe that could be later on. Yes! Ow! Oh dear, I celebrated too hard. Don't never say that again. Oh, here we go. We've got a race already out front. Right, okay. Look at this! Jan down the inside of Dill already. What a move! Okay, right, we are actually going to focus on Jan. Jan, don't fall off, please. Right, here we go. So Jan has moved from Eden Floor BMW Motorrad to the Malted R5L Yamaha squad. Look at that. Doesn't that look phenomenal? Well done there to the Malted squad on producing another stunning machine. Well, hey, Connor's joined us. How are we, mate? Hope you are well. Glad to have you back joining us on the channel. As we'll have a look then at Jan, the Italian stallion, Tiptree's finest, or not finest, whichever way you want to look at it. As we see the Italian stallion now down in towards turn 5. Let's have a look then at Aaron on the exact moves. Kawasaki last season came so close to a podium at the final round. Finished P4. I nearly cried. I was hoping Aaron would get a podium to end the season off well, but it didn't quite happen. He moves over to the Pro Scott Aprilia Racing team. That is being managed by Scotty Too Hotty, who jumps up from Supersport like we said earlier. So Aaron could be a perfect fit in that team. I've seen a lot of pictures of Aaron doing some testing at various circuits and looking like he's got some good pace. So we will keep an eye on this Aprilia during the season. He could be one to watch going forward. Then as the number 92 machine heads up through turn 11 and hard on the brakes in towards turn 12, and now he's tipped off the Aprilia, just pushing the front a little bit too hard there through turn 12. Let's have a look then at Scotty Too Hotty then, the number 31 machine. As through he goes, Pro Scott Aprilia Racing. Doesn't that sound the dog's danglies? Yes, it does. So, let's give a bit of background information on Scott, ladies and gents. Did very well in Season 1 of Supersport, ladies and gents. That's where he was last season. And, well, did a great job. Finished 3rd overall in the championship. Neil just pipped him at the final round, but still a solid performance from Scotty Too Hotty. As over the line he now goes. That was 142.352. Good start to his session for Scott then. As we have a look at Liam moving up to Superbikes, still with the same crew actually, same team should I say, APR Racing BMW, and already that L word is creeping in. I don't like this. Right after the session, ladies and gents, I will restart my game because this is just no good. We'll have a look at George in just a second because Gamer Jamie has gone to the top of the times. It's a Team Valley Racing 1-2. Oh, I like this, chaps. One on the test livery, one on the proper livery. Bosh. I mean, come on. How good does that look, seriously? Yeah. Oh, it doesn't look as good now. Hit the sausage curb there, did Yorkshire's top rack, and down he goes. Mason G up to P3, and let's have a look at George, who tips off the Honda on the BSEC Racing Honda machine. I can tell you now, that livery for this season looks incredible. It just looks stunning. We have got some beautiful looking bikes for Season 2, ladies and gents. I cannot wait till the full grid is out on with their proper liveries. It's going to look awesome. Let's have a look for the first time then at the number 34. Super Ted, ladies and gents, runner-up last season. Back to try and go one better in Season 2. Knows this is going to be a big test, obviously, with the likes of Connor, Liam, Scott, George. Those Supersport riders jumping up to Superbikes. He's got to have a harder time this season, I would have thought, is Super Ted. Hoping not to do a bad job. I'm sure he won't. Ted will do a good job, I would have thought. Good start this from George, actually. I just want to give George a shout out. 140.623 straight off the bat. Fantastic work from George. As we see Ted now through the final corner. 3/10 up on this lap. As over the line. Now this is a bit different, as I'm sure you've already noticed. Super Ted's got a pink number. As Ted now goes up to P3, 140.153. Pink number for Super Ted this year. Having a bit of a change. Mason G's gone with the sort of the limey greeny yellow that Ted had last year. So good stuff from the mold Ted crew. As they're now in P3 and 4. Whereabouts is Jan? Jan in P11 at the moment. Whoa, look at Mason G then into the back of Liam. And that is Jan just up ahead of the pair of them. Charlie up to P5 on the CS Autos Ducati. 140.587 for Charlie. Had a great season last season, won the Pathway title, let's not forget, ladies and gents. Inside that top 5 in the championship as well. He did a great job, and he's half a second up here, is Charlie. I can tell you now, the CS Autos Ducati team boss is very happy to have Brett and Charlie in his squad for this season. As through Samsung corner then goes number 24 machine. That is Jordan, just keeping out of the way, and that was someone else as well. It's a bit awkward. As through Craig Jones corner for Charlie then hard on the brakes into Portimao corner now. Oh, nearly 8/10 up at the moment is Charlie. This is a good effort from the number 24 machine through turn 11 and in towards turn 12. On the power now in towards turn 13. We are just going to keep an eye on Charlie's lap. It's through the penultimate corner. Sagres. Oh, he's lost a bit of time though. He's still 4/10 up. So this will put him inside that top 3 if he can just keep this one going. As Liam now pops up to P5. 140.391. Good lap that for the number 44 machine as we get Charlie now up towards the line. Let's see what this time is. As George now goes up to P6. Charlie goes third, 139.957 for Charlie. Does go up into P3. Ted up into fourth place, still in fourth, should say. Mason G in fifth, Liam in sixth, George in seventh, front row Joe in P8. As Jamie goes even faster out front at 139.021, nearly the 138 bracket. That is phenomenal from Gamer Jamie. Aaron in the pits there, making some adjustments to the Pro Scott Aprilia Racing, and there he is. Pops back out. I see Mason Roth on the HPR Honda. Let's have a look then at Mason Roth. Number 36. Done a great job with that livery. I tell you what, there's not a bad livery out there. There really is not a bad livery out there. As Mason Roth now goes down the hill in towards Craig Jones' corner. Keeps well out of the way of fellow riders there. Good stuff from Mason. As we have a look at Scott then, up towards the line he now goes on the number 31 machine. Pro Scott Aprilia Racing, over the line he goes. Oh, he goes 1,000th of a second behind Mason Roth. The bromance is back, people. The bromance is back. As we see Jan now, number 27 machine, on a bit of a cool-down lap at the moment, just setting himself up for his next lap. 7.5 minutes left on the clock then, ladies and gents. So we've still got plenty of time for these riders. Let's have our first look then at Jordan. So this is still Pro Scott Aprilia Racing, just in a different part of the garage because they haven't got enough room in the garage. So Jordan's gone with a different livery and will be out of a slightly different tent. And look at that, we had a few people there using along that penalty loop, which will not come in play. That's just keeping well out of the way of the fellow riders. Let's have a look at Jordan then as he goes up towards the line. He was 5 seconds up, so this is going to be a good lap from Jordan. As over the line goes the number 23 machine. And goes P10. Does a 141.955. Great lap that from Jordan. Right, let's have a look then towards the top as George has moved up now to third. 139.952. Mason G's out to P5 on a 140.053. Look at this though from Jamie. Number 86 then, ladies and gents. Well, it's been a good start from the Team Valley Racing BMWs. Now let's actually just give a bit of a mention to Team Valley Racing. They're a real life team. They are a real life team. I think Rider Sam is still in the chat, so hello Sam, hope your season's going well, mate. I've been speaking to Dill about your season, and we do wish you all the best with the continuation of the season. So Sam is a rider at BMC, Sam Hurst is the full name. I'm sure you will have heard of that if you are part of the club racing scene. So Sam races, that's a new one, races a Kawasaki ZX6R in the BMC Championship. And I should have done some more research to see where Sam is actually in that title at the moment. So it's good to see Team Valley Racing jumping over to the esports world, ladies and gents. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, it's Jordan there. And Dylan make contact going in towards turn 12. And in towards turn 13. Then down the inside goes the number 1 of Yorkshire's top right there. And he will go down towards the final corner and off on his merry way. As George now, 139.388 from the BSEC Racing Honda. What a lap and what a crash from George on that one. Charlie in P4 still, 139.957 for the number 24 machine. As Mason G now goes into the long lap penalty loop and just keeps out of the way of everybody. Oh, there's the L word again. Super Ted in P6 at the moment. Now, any data you gather here... Oh, it's Jamie's done a 138.552. Incredible stuff, that from Gamer Jamie. So, yes, like I was just about to say, times don't really matter here. This is just more like a bit of a shakedown test for the riders, but still getting some valuable track time, getting used to the tyres again, getting used to the bikes. And, yeah, it could become very valuable when we go to Oulton Park in a couple of weeks. That will be our next test, and then round 1 will be a week or so, maybe a week or 2 after that. 13th to the 15th of July, ladies and gents. Really, really exciting stuff. Cannot wait for the season to begin as Ted now 3/10 up on this lap. As through turn 11. Whoa! He just about saves the front end as in towards turn 12, the number 34 machine. And into turn 13, Sagres for Super 10, he lost 6/10 in that sector, 3/10 off the pace at the moment. Just shy of 4 minutes remaining then of this one. Some very competitive times, the top 8 let's make that the top 9, all inside the 141 bracket. Incredible stuff. This is fantastic. Liam could be a dark horse this season. Of course, Connor. Of course, mate. Absolutely. So we'll have... Oh, Liam now gone up to P4. 139.918. What a good start to the season then for Liam on the APR Racing BMW. Charlie still in P5. And our Supersport champion will be joining us in the next session. Oh my goodness. Watch out, everybody. I am going to rhyme off Connor's stats later. They are mightily impressive. Actually, let's do it now. So, Connor then has done 44 races with us, been on the podium 38 times and won 28. I mean, how? Yeah, it's pretty impressive. So, yeah, watch out for Connor this season as well. There's just, like I say, look at all this talent we've got in SDPG Superbikes this season. It is absolutely incredible. The full title for the series is SDPG British Superbikes in association with Exact Moves. Exact Moves back on board with us for Season 2, which is fantastic. I don't blame you, Connor. I do bombard the Discord quite a lot. As Charlie's found time then in Sector 3. Let's get him through the final sector now. We're just under 2.5 minutes remaining of this one. Oh, runs off the track there. Does a number 24 machine. Has he picked up any penalty time? Over the line he goes. And no improvement there for Charlie on that one. So, at the moment, it's still JB on top of the times, ahead of Yorkshire's top right, dealing with George in P3. Super Ted now has jumped up to P4. 139.876 for the Molten R5L Yamaha rider. Then we've got Liam in 5th, Charlie in 6th, Mason G in 7th, Front Row Joe in P8. We'll have a bit more of a look at Joe in a second as he does improve his time. 140.455. Deary me. Excuse me. For Joe there. And who has moved up? Oh, I tell you what. Oh, no, it's Ted. My apologies. Ted's moved up. I wonder why my shoe was in 7th there. So Joe still in P8. And we've got Scottish Too Hottie in 9th. And Aaron now inside that 141 bracket in P10. And we've got Jordan, Mason Roth, and Jan through the final corner. Let's have a look then at Jan as he heads up towards the line. Missed his sector times, so not sure how he's got on this lap. As over the line goes number 27 machine. Oh my god, that was some serious lag. Let's have a look at Jordan then through Craig Jones' corner. He now goes with just shy of a minute remaining in this one then. See Scott now through the line, that penalty loop. Good stuff, that from Scott. Mason G's now got up to P4, 139.843 for the Molten R5L Yamaha rider. So we've got 4th, 5th and 13th at the moment for the Molten R5L Yamaha squad. These are some seriously impressive lap times, ladies and gents. I still gets it a bit wrong through Craig Jones' corner. We've had a bit of a mover a bit further down. That is Mason Roth up to P11. I think Irvin's now just realising how fast the SDPG community is. Yeah, these lads don't hang about, mate, do they? Fair play to them. A lot of them, I think, most of them, apart from Connor, has done a lot of practice coming into this season. And checkered flag is about to be shown, and checkered flag is indeed shown for the first Superbike session of the season. Well, oh, George on the back. Very nice, George. As we've got Jamie then tops the times ahead of Yorkshire's top wreck with George in P3. Excuse me. Then we've got Mason G in P4. Super Ted comes up towards the line. Well, he's in 5th at the moment. Then it'd be Liam, Charlie, Joe, Scotty Too Hottie, Aaron, Mason Roth, Jordan and Jan, rounding out the order in the first Superbike session of pre-season testing. So there we are, ladies and gents. There we go. So let's take screenshots of those. Lovely stuff. Great stuff. Good to see the bikes back out on circuits. So there we are. Those are the times from this session. Lovely stuff. Right, ladies and gents, let's get the timetable up so we know whereabouts we are. Actually, I am just going to restart my game, so I'll just keep the timetable on for a second. and I'll catch you in just a second. And there we go. So next up is Army Electric's British Supersport test session number 2, 15 minutes for those guys. Then we'll have the 88 Transport Ducati V2 Cup, and then it will be the final session of the night for the sd.PG British Superbikes in association with Exact Moves. The Ducatis will drop to a 10-minute session, and the Superbikes will drop to a 15-minute session. So just because I've had that red flag, we will drop some time off both of those sessions. Okie dokie. Ladies and gents, once again, I thank you for being with us tonight. Look at these viewing figures are just insane. We are only 2 followers away from our end of year goal. So if you could share the SDPG name around, share our Twitch link, that would be very much appreciated. We have done a great job so far this year, and I think the riders are actually turning up, otherwise this would be rather boring. Right, stop making witty jokes, Seamus, it doesn't suit you. Okay, let's get the session set up then for the Super Sport machines. Well done to George. Yeah, actually, let's mention George's debut. P3 on Superbike debut is just phenomenal work. Fair play, George, fair play. Right, okie dokie. Right, the session's about to pop up any second. I'm going to try webcam again. That sounded dodgy. Supersport riders. Oh, Alfie's in first. Look at that. Alfie's keen. Look at this. Oh my god, yeah. It's been very slow, so this is not going to work. Right, I'm going to persevere. Hey, up the mags. Up the mags. Go on, you Spurs. Never saying that again. No, made me feel a bit. That gave me the ick. Right, bear with. I am gonna get this working. I promise. Even if I don't get any running in for the next hour. Come on, work with me. Work, please, so I can show off the new malted cap. Oh, I've moved it. I didn't want to do that. What's going on here? What are we doing? Oh my god, I do really apologise about this, ladies and gents. My glass is steaming up, I'm too warm. Here comes a comment from Jamie saying, yes you are. You know, it's like, well, hey, look at that! I've sort of fixed it. Ish. Hang on, let's get that positioned a bit better. Come on. Work with me now. Do not let me down. Right. Oh, hey. Oh, my goodness gracious. Sorry. Be there in a minute. Oh, we've got an Italian. What is it with the Italians nowadays? I can't... Who are you? Right. Hopefully it's no one from the community. It's probably Jam. Oh my god, look at the... Wait, this is going to fail. This is going to fail! I swear to god. There you go. New malted cap, ladies and gents. If you want a malted cap, speak to Super Ted. He'll sort you out. He's actually said that the A45 is very close to coming up to Derbyshire. Yeah, he just doesn't know he said that yet. I used AI. Right, okie dokie. Let's go. Time for... Oh my goodness gracious, let me just sort the lighting out. Let's go with that. Right, let's rock and roll. At least the mush work. Oh my god. Is the stream very laggy? Now I've chucked my face on. Oh my goodness gracious, not even said... Oh my... I'm so sorry, people. Right. How's stream quality, people? I'm a bit terrified. It's not looking good. Let's make some alterations. I think the laptop's getting rather warm. That's the problem. Maybe. I just don't know anymore. Oh my god, yeah, it's on fire. What was that? What was that? Seriously. I have issues. I swear. I do apologise. If you're new around here, ladies and gents, yeah, please stay. I'm a man in need. Whoa, who's joined? Someone. The sun is up now. Oh, we're not done nursery rhymes for a while. Oh, Andy, show off your new hairstyle, son. Look at that. He's combed his fluff. He's combed his fluff, everybody. Wagwan, wagwan, wagwan. There we are. He's a lovely pattern. There we are. He's a bit nuts today. He's only had 6 vodka Ted Bulls. Whoa, imposter. That's just... Okay, but no, we can't, Isaac. No, we cannot do any petitions. Oh, I'm so sweaty in this hat. I do apologise. I'm very sorry. There's a lot wrong. I've just got a lot going on, people. Please tell me you find this entertaining. If not, I'll shut up. No, come on, let's load quick. Please, please, please work. Please. 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 Right. Right, hurry up now. Come on, chop chop. Andy wants to go to bed. Whoa, hang on. No! It boots the imposter and Thomas. What on earth? What is going on here? Whoa, what is going on here? What the bloody heck happened there? I have no idea. Your guess is as good as mine. Oh, we can't carry on like this. Okay, chaps, that was brief, but we got a red flag. The lag is atrocious. I do apologise. So a red flag will go again over 10 minutes. Well, this is going marvellous. Oh, brilliant. Right, okay. Do not lag now, I swear to God. There'd be uproar if I did. If it did. Right, I'm just trying to establish what the hell is going on, because I don't know! Ah! If you just joined us, yeah. Stupendous technical issue. They're still going on. I've no idea what's going on. You might be able to see my face, you might be able to see the action. I just don't know anymore! Work! You have one purpose. Just work, please! I beg of you. I'll give you some of Andy's fluff if you work. One laptop, you can do it. You can do it! Right, hang on. I'll try and do a commentary whilst restarting the laptop. Right, hang on. Bear with! I'll be there in a minute. Hopefully. I do apologise, ladies and gents. I'm supposed to be doing a top-notch commentary. It just ain't happening. Oh! No, don't do that. I'm getting there. Up the mags! Right, I don't know what's happening. I'm just winging it at this point. Okay. Right, I'll try to do a commentary. Let's just try on that. Oh, hang on. Oh, we have progress. We have progress, people. This is good. This is good. We're having progress with the laptop. If this now starts working. Well, meanwhile, ladies and gents, if you can see the stream, Alfie is doodling about on his GW Motorsport Triumph. I'm not sure who's first up on our I think it might actually be Calvin. It is indeed. Oh! Yes! Thank you, Dill! We've done it, people! 200 followers! Yeah! Let's go! Gyro to that. Gyro, Dill. That was aimed at you, personally. 200 followers, thank you so much. I could just cry. Yes! Right, okay, do a commentary. Okay, let's all just calm it down a bit. Up the mags. Let's get pints of Coke. Pint of Coke for everybody. I actually need to take the hat off. I'm sweating. Oh, dearie me. Yes, people. You guys are legends. Thank you ever so much for all your support. And I'll do a commentary. Now we're 3 minutes into the Supersport session. Oh, dear. Okay, so at the moment we've got Ash on top. The head on... No. Think before you speak, Seamus. Think before you speak. Ash is top of the times. Better. Ahead of Guy with Thomas in third. Then we've got Aaron, Alex, Alfie in P6. We've got Calvin. And Irvin goes over the line to start a flying lap. Right then. Oh, I'm sweating. Look at this. Who knew pre-season testing would get us over to... I'm stoked for this news. That's made my day, that. That's just made my week. Right, okay. Right, just get on with the commentary, Seamus. Okay. Here we go. So, as we get Alfie now up towards turn number 12 on the GW Motorsport Triumph. Oh, is this team going to be the one to watch this scene? Well, I've broke my desk. No, I haven't. We're all good. Is this going to be the team to watch for in this championship? Well, if early testing times are to replicate the season, I think so. Yes, thank you, Jamie, you living legend. You saucy mare, you. Oh, isn't he a cutie pie? Yes, thank you for that, Jamie. Much appreciated on the subscription there. But if anyone else would like to do that, please, it'd be so kind and welcoming. Would welcome that. Thank you very much, Jamie. As over the line goes, Alfie now 142.181. Goes top of the times. Calvin now in P2, 142.515. Jamie, you're a living legend, mate. Thank you ever so much for your kind words and your subscription. See, I do have some decent people in my community. Yeah, they're all pretty good lads, to be honest. Right, so we've got Ash now in P3 on the frame fast Honda. Oh my goodness gracious. I do apologise for shouting there, ladies and gents, as well. I just get a bit giddy sometimes, all the time. That's what you guys do to me, okay? Get me a bit woohoo! Right, it's Guy over the line, 143.350. Timing glitch, lovely stuff. Goes into P4. Who's at the shot at the order? It is Irvin, 142.448. Goes into P2. Now, let's not forget, ladies and gents, Alfie was... Thank you very much, Claire. Alfie was on a fast lap earlier on, and, well, he was 4/10 up, but the session ended before he could finish his lap, so he probably would have gone to the 141. So we'll see if he can get into that 141 bracket in this session. We see Alex there, just being sat up ever so slightly by. Alfie is in towards the penultimate corner, turn 13 for... Alfie through turn 13 on the purr. Trying to sound Northern Irish, it really didn't work. And oh my god, no, do not offend the Northern Irish. Jesus Christ, Seamus. Through the final corner then for Alfie. Let's have a look, see if he can improve his time. It's a 142.181. And over the line he now goes and does a 142.316 in the end. Irvin now down through. Turn 11 he goes. And hard on the brakes in towards turn 12. Uphill left-hander. Oh, he's got a bit wide. Well in, well in. Look at that. Irvin just about keeps it on the road. It's through turn 13 then. Let's have a look at this. Oh, he's 300 up, even with that slight mistake. For the number 47 machine, if he can have a good final corner and run to the line, he may improve his lap time. As through the final corner, up towards the start-finish line then for Irvin. Let's see. Wow. What time's he going to do? Stop the clock. 142.44. Yeah, really? 1,000th off what he's already done? Yeah. Fabulous. I don't believe that. Right, let's have a look then at Calvin, ladies and gents. As he heads now up towards the line on the... I'm going to have to keep... Oh, it goes second. 142.282 for Calvin. Great lap on the Effetto VLR Honda Racing outfit. Sorry, Joe. I will remember that by the end of the season. I promise. So we've got Alfie, Calvin, and Irvin at the top of the times, and Ash in P4. Then we've got Guy in 5th. Let's have a look at Guy then, as he's just heading in towards turn 12 and about to go through 13. And then we'll get his next set to time up. We'll see how the land lies. Or should we say, lies on the land? Sorry, Guy. So a bit of a tip-off there from the number 83 machine, and this won't be an improvement, I wouldn't have thought. No, not quite on that occasion. As Thomas now comes into the pits, 20 points to Gryffindor. No, actually 10 to Gryffindor, 10 to Hufflepuff. Woohoo! And in towards Gasoline Alley then goes the number 69 machine of Thomas. Where's the pit wall? Where's the pit wall gone? Mind blown. Look at that. That just yeah. That does something to the laws of physics. Defines them, I think. Anyway, on the Frame Fast Honda then, we have got Alex. And he's on a 144.620. Good stuff this from Alex. As Aaron, 145.065. Not releasing the full Molten R5L livery just yet. Oh, down he goes on the number 3 machine. Unlucky that for Aaron. And we have got, whoa, look at this! Alfie did a 141, and then Irving goes and does a 141. 141.924 versus a 141.981. Marsh. Nailed it. Right, let's have a look then at Calvin as he goes up towards the line now. The number 90 machine over the line he goes. 142.282, so not far off the pace at all. I'm sure Joe will be pretty happy with his rider's work here at Portsmouth. Ash has gone into the 141s, people. 141.924. Joint top with Irving. What a lap. Ash is on smoke, bruv. Absolutely on smoke. Deserves a disco biscuit. Holy moly. Very good that from the number 2 machine. What a lap. Go on, Ash. Yes, son. Look at that. So now we've got 3 riders in the 141 bracket. Incredible. Exactly the same time. You don't see that in BSB, do you? Yeah, occasionally. Very rarely. Ah, here we go then. Up to the line for Irving. And keeps on his original PB. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, the Ducati V2 Cup. I'm very much looking forward to that. A brand new class. An STP. Can't wait. I'm just so excited, everybody. I'm just a bit giddy today. I'm very sorry. Right, so let's go down the order then. There's Irvin on top, ahead of Ash. And then we've got Alfie in P3. Then we've got Calvin in P4. Guy in 5th. Thomas in 6th. Alex in 7th place. And Aaron rounding out the order at the moment. As the checkered flag is about to be shown for this session then, and checkered flag does indeed pop out for the Super Sport session on that one. And well, those are your times then. It is Irvin then that will go into day 2 as leading both sessions. Well done. Tell you what, Ash deserves a round of applause there, people. Oh, look at Alfie. Oh, Calvin takes P3 on the final lap, 141.94. So look at that between the top 4. Oh, yes. We haven't got any space still. We're a bit full. Full. How do I say full in sign language? I'll show you my belly. Full. Thank you. Look at that. Everyone just wants to. It's just so nice. Yes. So if you're in the Ducati V2 Cup, you're allowed to test. The reserve list is getting ever longer. So if you are looking to join the Ducati V2 Cup, there may be space at some point. Okay. Right. Okay, sorry. Just still making me laugh with some stupidity. Okay, right then. So here's a life lesson, people. Here is a life lesson. I'm a happy-go-lucky person. So to really annoy me, it would take a lot. I'm just so happy. I'm wearing the latest trends. And I'm always smiling. So, you know. I just feel like I should bring some inspiration to the stream. Because I don't bring much else. Right, here we go. Let's do that. We'll go 10 minutes with the Ducati since we've already lost some time. Right, okie dokie. Nobody can drag me down. Bit of One Direction for your evening, people. Let's go, V2 Cup. Hopefully this works. Ted's first in! Ted wins a race this season! No, it won't be the last time I say that. Oh, steady on. Okay, right, oh my goodness gracious. Look at this lot! I don't want to swear, but shit. Yeah, I forget how popular this class actually is. I didn't swear, by the way. That was hit with an S at the front. Right, whoa, okay. Whoa, my goodness gracious. Okay, hang on. That's my goblin face, can you tell? Hang on, whoa, is that non-mushroom? Sorry. Be professional, Seamus. God's sake. What's wrong with you? I ask myself this question every day. Okay, right, let's just stop waffling. Right, nursery rhymes. What should we go? Incy Wincy Spider fell up the water spout. Oh, we got an imposter. Oh my goodness gracious. Right, hang on a minute, hang on. So we had a discussion in SDPG HQ before starting the stream. Jan categorically said he would not do the Ducati V2 Cup tested tonight, and here he is. He's keen. He wants to. He loves it, really, doesn't he? Oh, he's smiling. Jan, it's good to see you smiling, son. You need to do it a bit more often. Oh dear. Right, that's me getting shouted at. So quickly before he can put something rude, let's crack on. Okay. Love you, Jan. Big love, mate. Big love. Oh my god. Oh dear. Oh dear me. Thanks for the love. Stop it. Right, okay. Okay, right. Be prepared. There could be some disconnections. If everyone gets in here, I swear to God, I'm going to jump off my chair and do a backflip. I'll even show it on screen. That's not going to happen because I know this isn't going to work. If it does now, I swear to God, I'll just lie down and pretend I did it. Hey, there's an ambulance. I'll need that if I do a backflip. Oh, shut up. Sorry, I really do my own head in. I do apologise. No! Can't boot Ash out. Whoa, okay. Right. Well, Ted's got the most money, so we'll just you borrow a couple of quid of his, and then we'll go in the A45, and we'll go to our lovely Italian friends over at Milestone, and we'll go sort them out. See, remember to... Oh, my God. Did we lose 4 there? I wasn't paying attention. That was 4, wasn't it? Oh, no. This could be the only problem, right? Okay, let me just, before we get into this session, this could be the only problem, right? We've got full grids, but because we filled the grids, there's a very high chance of what we've just seen. Okay, right, so, let's go through this class then. Whoa, who was that? Was that Joe? No, it wasn't Joe. Of course it wasn't Joe. What's he on about, Seamus? It was Scott doing some gymnastics. Look at this lot! Recalculating route. Sorry, Del. Okay, right, so, this class then. Replacing the Ducati Monster 1200 Cup. And this is now the 88 Transport. Ducati V2 Cup. I had a mind... Yeah. Lost my marbles. I've already lost those. So yes, great little series. We believe this could be just as good, if not better, than the Ducati Monster 1200 Cup. Similar power to the Supersport machines, maybe a little bit more, but the time should be similar, I would have thought. I'm probably going to be proven wrong. I mean, it's standard. But yeah, I mean, look at this. We've got a top-class field in here. We've got the likes of... We've got our super bike riders, we've got super sport riders all coming together. Oh, dearie me, got a bit of argy-bargy there. Was that? There's Calvin and Aaron there, just getting a little bit up close and personal. Through the final sector. Interesting. Okie dokie. Well, yeah, that happened. That's all we'll say on that. Right, as we go up towards the line then for Calvin, he will set the benchmark 142.545. Super Ted there, 143.2 on the, let me try and get this right, the Chameleon's Tattoo Parlor Ducati. Oh, no worries, Charlie, mate. No problem at all, sunshine. Right, so, see, this is what I mean, right? This is what I mean about this grid. We've got literally the top runners in Supersport, the top runners in Superbike. I mean, whoa, okay, that was an appropriate time to scream, Seamus, even though that was the most pathetic scream I've ever heard in my life. Out, that was me knee. I'm sorry, I am so giddy. Yes! I forgot we signed Jan. CS Autos Ducati. Look at this! Look what I have done, people. Look what oh, no. No, I've not created it. Of course not. I mean, the CS Autos Ducati boss has created this. Oh, we got Jan! He's in 5th! Go on, the boy. And that was a voice break. Can anyone guess what this livery was based off? Nope. It was the Monster Mob Ducati from yesteryear. Way back when bikes looked awesome. Whoa, where's Jan going? Oh, dear. Jan's. Okay, booted! It's me! Hi! I'm the problem, it's me! I'm going! It must be, because everyone's... Well, Jan's now led down. Tess is doing donuts. Oh, dear. I'll get booted, everybody. Don't stop flapping your arms about. I can see you. Flap. Oh, you've been booted. Well, yes. You know, I mean, Jan's just... Ted... I swear them two are crying. Grow up! He was, wasn't he, actually? Going round in circles. Right, here's what I'm going to do, because time's pushing on a bit. I'm not going to rerun the Ducatis. Right, let me write this down. Where's my pen? I don't know anymore. I just don't know anymore. I give up on life. That's a negative attitude, and we don't have a negative... Right, okay. We're just going to run Ducatis tomorrow. Yeah, I have got ears, Ted. Yeah. Okay. Right, I've just got to run a 15-minute Superbike session. We'll risk it. If it goes wrong, then... Yeah. Yeah, you look ruined, Jan. Oh, no, don't say that again. Right, yeah, we're just going to run a I tell you what, 10-minute Superbikes. Yeah. Yeah, bugger it. Right, so the Ducati's still running again tomorrow. Let's just run a 10-minute Superbike because, yeah, technology don't work. 200 followers, everybody! I tell you what, Andy's got a new friend. His name's Pablo. Don't ask. This is what it's like having children. They break things. Aaron will back me up here. George is first in, everybody. Go on, George. Yeah, so we've got Pablo and Andy. I've just seen how ridiculous that looks. I'm doing right. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Calvin's joined the wrong session. You might not have heard. We'll give him a minute. If he doesn't leave, then I'll... Oh, Irvin as well. Yes, I do apologise. So that we'll rerun the Ducati. We'll give them a slightly longer session tomorrow. But there'll be no more Ducati action. So, I've seen them. Don't worry. How do you like a new Malted hat, guys? Yeah, if you want a new Malted cap, speak to Ted, and he'll sort you out. I do apologise, Calvin, mate. I'm going to say no on this one because yeah, we only allow you to run one class unless you're in the Ducatis. Then you can run two, just yeah, things like that. Otherwise, I would. And since we've had disconnection issues tonight, then we'll just... Yeah, well, I don't fancy risking it. Thank you for being so understanding, mate. Well, yeah, I'll try and get you in the V2 Cup, buddy, for sure. Irvin as well. I'll see what space I can make for you guys, because there's people that aren't turning up. So let me work on that, and I'll sort you out. There you go. Aaron's back. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Sunshine. Breaks things. Empty your bank account. Kids for you. Say no more. Say no more. Right. Let's try and get this session done. So I can go have a cry, and then Pablo and Andy can go on a siesta or a fiesta, whatever. So the timetable is a bit different for tomorrow, ladies and gents. We are starting at the same time, but the sessions are in a bit of a jumbled around order, I believe. Because whoever did the timetable was just a bit of a fruitcake. Hello! It's me. Hi. I'm the problem, it's me. Oh, I'm singing. Bad. Oh, everybody's in. Marvellous. Oh, come on, George. Right. Sod Dill that's doing his first lap. Look at this livery. Look at this. I can tell you who did that livery. Did. There you are. I think every single livery on this grid looks wonderful. I think that's going to be my favourite. I don't like saying that, because I've done some liveries that are on this grid. Well, I've done one. How good does that look, though, people? How good does that look? I mean... Oh, Joe's gone for a run out on his full liveried machine. Connor's still in the pits. Now, this is standard with Connor. He'll be in the pits for about 7 minutes, come out, do a fast lap, and go near the top. It's just standard Connor. Right, okay. Let's not be horrible to Dill. He is first out. Team Valley Racing BMW, the number 1 plate on the front of the bike. Oh, Ted's typing, everybody. Honda, Ted. Honda. Inside joke. Right, okay. Whoa, my God, it fell off my chair. Oh, that was a bit close. Right, let's have a look then at Dylan. Now, the thing with Dylan, he's very fast. Like, extreme... be careful. He's very quick, is our Dylan. Oh, he was on the Ducati, and he's jumped on this BMW and seems to be going a bit quicker. Very comfortable with the BMW already, is Dylan. So let's see how he gets on during this test. It runs a little bit wide there. Sacres. Then towards the final. Look at George in the back. He just looks on it. Let's through at the final corner then. And up towards the line for the number 1 of Yorkshire's Top Wreck. Let's have a look then at this time. Over the line he now goes. 141.573, 140.538 for George on the BSEC Racing Honda. Great stuff. Good luck that from George straight down to pace. Liam, 141.438. Aaron, 142.641. And Scott, 144.479. Irvin's not in this session, mate. He will be out in Supersport tomorrow and the Ducatis. Right, let's have a run down. Oh, Gamer Jamie's also run out on the full livery. Look at that. Joe up to P2. Now, where's... Oh, as... Jamie's cost Dill 10 grand in crash damage. As Charlie now up to P9. Super Ted. Oh, Ted's now going for a interesting combination. So a bit like we saw with Mason G earlier, we've got a blacked out top part of the bike and a fully faired belly pad. Very nice, very nice. Mason Roth over the line. Has Connor made it out? Yeah, Connor's made it out. Lovely stuff on the APR Racing Honda, the number 9 or reigning Supersport champion. Well, let's see how he gets on in Superbike. I'm sure, even if Connor struggles in the beginning, he will get quicker. I just know Connor. Well, I don't know him personally, but I know how he rides. And no, this is not sounding good at all. You know what I'm trying to say. He'll get quicker as the season goes on. That's what I was meant to say. As into Lagos. Turn 3 then for Connor Camille. Yeah, he's going to absolutely hate me for doing that. I do apologise, Connor. Well, at the moment, it is George topping the time. Whoa! Oh, my goodness gracious me. Go on, George. It's Joe. Whoa, who's popped up the other? Liam goes to the top. 140.352. I need to clarify with Charlie, actually. They've had a title sponsor change. I'm going to make sure that it's not the FOH Racing BMW. Flights Finkley BMW. Well, it's APR BMW. Charlie will clarify that with me. I'm sure this is... Whoa, George on the grass! A turn a bit of motocross. As we see Joe now in towards turn 7 on the Ami Electrics Ducati. Look at that. That's another one that Ted's done. Yeah. It's stunning. Really is. As we see Joe now down towards Craig Jones' corner on the Ducati. Be interested to see how he gets on this year. I think he'll do a great job. Yes! Thank you, Ash. You living legend. Thank you so much, buddy. You're a top man. Look at that. I thank you ever so much. If you could keep subscribing, people, that would be fantastic. That sounded bad, actually. If you could subscribe, that would be brilliant. Every little helps SDPG, because yes, I'm having to look at going back to work. I know. This was my full-time job for a while, but now it looks like it's... yeah. But anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. As we see Jamie to the top, 130.902 for a gamer Jamie. There's a bit of long. Oh, dearie me. Right, so let's get Joe up towards line. Ted's gone up to third, 140 points. No, Dylan's now gone up to second, 139.425. Joe does a 140.894. And look at this, good times coming in already from these guys. No Mason G in this session, don't know where Mason's at. In towards turn 3 then, Lagos for front row Joe. P6 at the moment ahead of Charlie on the CS Autos Ducati. Great livery incoming for the CS Autos team, I can assure you now. It's certainly something. It is certainly something. As we get Charlie now up towards the start-finish line, the number 24 machine. Let's see how he does. George now goes up to third, 139.957. Charlie, 140.157. Goes P4. Ted now through turn 13, 5.9 off on this lap, so a bit of a chilled lap. Whoa! My goodness gracious! Whew! Joe did 12 o'clock that. Oh, actually, what a gent. What a gentleman. Thank you ever so much, buddy. Thank you ever so much. As we have a look now at Aaron on the Pro Scott Racing Aprilia. Deary mate. Do apologise. Half a second up then on this lap is Aaron. Did manage to get inside that 141 bracket a bit earlier on. So let's see if he can do the same again. Looks like that Aprilia is really pushing the front end. That Aprilia is slightly overheating its front tyre. Who's that? Smooth? Connor's up to fourth, everybody. 140.075 for Connor. Fabulous work that from the number 9. And now the laptop is completely just not having a good time. It's got too hot. Ah! That was appalling, James. What was that? I don't know. Right, let's get Aaron now up towards the line. The number 92. Over the line he now goes. This is shift him up the order. No, he doesn't. 141.038. Good effort that from Aaron. As we have a look at Scotty Too Hotty now in P10 on the Pro Scott Aprilia race. The Pro Scott Racing Aprilia. Correct, Ash. You're so right. I might just rob Ted's one night. He won't notice it goes missing, will he? Be a hell of a drive to go and get it, though. Just leave him with the S-Max. Well, Jamie's improved his time then. A 138.696. Dylan not improved on that lap. Georgie's ever so close now to that P2. Only a 10th off Dylan there. So what a good effort that is from the BSEC Racing Honda ride. Look at this. We've got Liam and Connor now. 4th and 5th on the APR Racing BMWs. This is phenomenal. Look at, we are in for a fantastic season. As we see Connor now through turn 13, 3.8 seconds off on this lap. He will probably get one more go at it. Oh, down he got. That's a violent crash there for Connor. Keeps well out of the way of Charlie, who's into the final corner then. Excuse me. Oh, on the pallets, right on board. Excuse me, all that shouting good tonight. Not benefited the throat. Over the line then for Charlie. Doesn't improve in position. Look at this. So we've got 4 riders covered by less than 2 tenths. Actually, just over a tenth of a second. between Liam, Connor, Charlie and Ted. That is incredible. Scott's up to P8 there, ladies and gents. 140.855. Narrowly nipping ahead of front row Joe there. As we get Joe on the Ami Electrics Ducati in towards Craig Joe's corner now. I do apologise to the Team Valley Racing BMWs. They're just so, they're just so damn fast and doing such a good job. We haven't seen much of them tonight. We have not seen much of them tonight, but I'm sure we will get some more coverage as the testing programme continues. We are back on air tomorrow, ladies and gents. Same time, 7:10 live here on Twitch for day 2 of testing here at Portimao. We've got a 2-day test here. Then we go, like we say, in a couple of weeks, we've got a 2-day test over at Alton Park. Nearly 4 tenths up for Joe at the moment. Next week, we've got the SDPG Northwest 200. That is very exciting. Cannot wait for that. You'll see quite a few of these riders over there in Northern Ireland. Who's has jumped up the order? That is Super Ted, 139. Oh my god, the checkered flag's out. Holy moly, I didn't even realise. I do apologise. Well, get checkered flag out. Joe moves up to P8. Retakes the position from Scott there, 140.4. We've lost Charlie, but he will be counted in the results. Well, that is Gamer Jamie topping the times ahead of Yorkshire's top rack, unless Dylan now just goes and obliterates that lap time. George in 3rd, Ted in 4th place, and we've got Liam in 5th at the moment, Connor in 6th, Joe in 7th. We're just keeping an eye. No, Liam does not improve. Then we'll have Scott in 8th, Aaron in 9th, Mason Roth in P10, and Jam in P11, and Charlie in there as well. Thank you very much, Claire. Much appreciated. Thank you for all your subscriptions, ladies and gents. It does go a hell of a long way to supporting the channel, and, well, it pays the mortgage. It really does. Shut up, Seamus. Seriously. Right, okay. I'm just going to calm the witchiness down a bit. So, Jamie tops today ahead of Dylan. And we've got George in 3rd, Ted in 4th, Liam 5th, Connor in 6th, Charlie in 7th, Joe in 8th, Scott in 9th, Aaron in 10th, Mason Roth in 11th, and Gianluca rounding out the order in that session. Well, ladies and gents, we're back tomorrow. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. You guys are unbelievable. Thank you so much for the subscriptions, for viewing, for following, for getting us to our... Well, we've smashed our yearly yearly goal in a half a year. Up the bags. Lovely stuff. Well, thank you. I can't thank you enough for all your support, ladies and gents. All the action that you see tonight will be on YouTube in the coming days, so keep an eye out for that one. And once again, thank you so much for your support. It's not been the easiest stream tonight, and not been the best, but as per usual, SDPG is not knocked off its perch too easily. I don't get down very often, ladies and gents. I'll try not to, because it's just no point. Might as well just be happy, and nobody can drag me down. Bosh, right, I'm leaving that there, and now the laptop's catched itself again. Lovely. Bit of One Direction to end the evening. Lovely. Right, I'm going to go. I'm going to go and have some ice cream, go and chill out, watch EastEnders with the other half. Once I spoke to the chaps at SDPG HQ. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Day 2 of SDPG. No, incorrect. Got caught out. Day 2 of BSEC pre-season testing will be live tomorrow. Thank you ever so much to all you guys for your support. You really have been incredible. And I'll see you all tomorrow for day 2 of action.